FIBA World Cup is right up our alley. Still with us, of course, is Mikey Reyes to give us a rundown of the top NBA players to look out for who will be or might be swinging by the country. Starting with somebody I am looking forward to also, SGA, Mikey. Right up your alley din
Oh,
ito.
yes, of course. SGA.
And I mean that as a compliment, by the way.
We've seen the viral clips of the Canada team, the
Yes.
Canadian team, and they're very stacked.
Yes.
They are stacked from top to bottom. And I was going to say Jamal Murray because, of course, coming off a championship. But SGA, I believe, could be a very solid international player. With his height, his length, he plays both ends. He can shoot, he can drive. And sana umabot sila because I want to see him up close. And you can't really say a lot of bad things about SGA's game.
I'm interested, Pao and Mikey, how he will play internationally. Kasi I think in the NBA, he was what? Top 5 or top 3 pa nga in points in the paint.
yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
And his three-point shooting obviously has gotten better. But how he will play, tingin mo?
Well, he has the skills, and he has that pull-up jumper. He has that three if he really needs to. I think in the FIBA game, it gets a little bit tighter. The defenses get a little bit tighter. So, he's going to have to pull something out of his bag because it's not as easy. Everybody says that. NBA players say that. Mas mahirap sa FIBA game kasi medyo mas yung angles mas maikse, diba? Yung space, yung
Space
creases.
is not as big.
It's not as big, and everyone's not, outside of the three-point line
Correct.
like in the NBA. So he's gonna have to pull something out of his bag. That's why it's great to see him on an international stage.
Yeah.
Murray pa, no?
Oh,
Jamal Murray, Canada. And of course, Canada is one of those teams that we have here sa listahan mo that won't play in the Philippines for the group stage.
First, yes.
The other player that you mentioned that won't be playing in the Philippines in the group stage but can when they advance to the knockout is some guy from Slovenia. Ang pangalan nito, Luka?
daw yan eh.
Oo, sikat ata to. Si Luka Doncic. Oh, sino ba siya?
Daw yan eh. Sabi, lagi siya nagpa-viral eh. You saw that move on yung may stare down pa siya and the finish. I think we can expect both of them to come out here, enter the knockout stages. And I think with Luka, the questions still remain about his NBA career. If he's, I mean, he's still with Kyrie, especially with the extension. But nag-iiba talaga when as great as he is on the NBA stage, pag bumabalik siya sa Slovenia, talaga nagiging cheat code siya talaga on that stage. So, it'll be exciting. Hopefully we see him here. I think we will. We expect to see him here.
Is it because of the fact that produkto siya ng EuroLeague? Kasi
Sanay na sanay.
FIBA
From a
and
very young
EuroLeague,
age, no?
it's a bit more similar compared to NBA
batang-bata pa.
basketball. So,
Sanay na sanay siya. And I think he also, it's different when you're playing for country. And I think he's very, very proud to play for Slovenia when he does a couple of times already in the past. And he always plays before the season. Usually, di ba, medyo relax ka ng konti.
Bir-bir dito.
Oo, di ba? Kasi po-focus ka na dun sa, bir-bir. Tapos po-focus ka na dun sa season, di ba?
He looks in shape.
He looks
He
in
looks
shape.
in shape.
He looks
Pumayat
good.
pa, di ba? Pumayat
Yes,
pa lalo.
yes,
So,
yes.
and I think he also knows that he's entering that next stage in his NBA career na hindi ka na sweetheart lang. You gotta produce and you gotta win playoff games, di ba?
Okay, Team USA, obviously.
Yup. Lahat player to watch eh.
Oo, inaabangan yan. Pero sa'yo, sino ang aabangan mo dyan among this very unique group
Very unique,
here
very
in Team USA?
Well, I was gonna say Jalen Brunson is one
Yeah.
guy that you want to look forward
that's
to,
true.
di ba? Ant, because I believe he should be, ang laki, di ba?
Laki ni
Did you see how
Ant-Man.
big
Oh, di ba?
Ant-Man
I
was?
believe
Oh,
he
my.
should be the focal point of their offense.
Yeah.
You talk about Brandon Ingram, but this is Laker country eh. So,
Oo.
Austin Reeves tayo, di ba?
And even in that game against
Ang galing
Puerto
niya nun.
Rico,
Oo,
hindi lang
yun,
magaling. Yung reception to him, no? Mabigat.
Even LeBron
Fan favorite,
tweeted, fan
yeah.
favorite, and what more here, di ba?
Right.
At the end of the day, Lakers, yun yung hinebra ng NBA, di ba? So I think yung reception niya dito, every time he's gonna touch that basketball, he has really become, the darling of any crowd, any country.
Pagtayo niya from that bench,
Ayun pala.
sigurado kasi he did not
Hindi
start
siya
against
start,
Puerto Rico, di ba?
Pero galing din talaga eh, no?
Galing,
The moves that he has, relax na relax eh.
And, just being able to come out first of all, he doesn't look like an NBA player,
like an
pero grabe
Can
yung
I say this?
contribution niya.
This is a hot take maybe, but no one's gonna hate me for this. But walang sayang na galaw eh. You can compare him to a Dwight Ramos. The way he plays, yung mga step back niya, pull up niya, walang kaarte-arte. Just a quick step back, quick turn, and shoot. Not really a lot of wasted movements there, the type of game.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hate me, it's Dwight Ramos.
And-
That's
and-
magsasabi.
And yung mga ganong player, including Dwight, I'm sure, easy to look over
Oo, kasi
Na-overlook mo at...
Diba, parang
yeah.
hindi
nothing
mo
flashy.
napapansin.
Nothing flashy.
5 rebounds na, 12 points na, dinali ka ng offensive
With Dwight
rebound.
nga lang, parang di mo miss kasi pogi talaga. Di mo miss.
Maraming magagalit sa inyo.
True. Maraming nakapila.
Oo, madami.
Pogi ba ka mo?
There is one person in the Philippines though na will not be as happy to see Austin Reeves than this next player. Yung kaibigan natin, si Gamboa. Giannis Antetokounmpo for Greece. Still questionable whether or not he'll be playing for Greece. Pero grabe, the opportunity to see him here, just thinking about it, grabe talaga.
Oo, no, parang never pa tayo nakakita ng ganyan type of player. That
Freak.
actually,
Freak.
a freak, yeah, a freak.
LeBron
a Greek
would probably be closest to come
the
to
closest,
the Philippines.
diba? But this
Na
guy,
parang physical,
maybe?
pero yung physical
Yung
freak.
physique, tama.
Parang feeling mo tuloy lumiit yung MOA. Or kung Araneta pag nanood ko. Parang pag tumayo siya sa gitna.
Right.
I think with Giannis, it's more of that out of body, that experience to see him up close. That's what we can look forward to. The way he plays, we already know that. But you see him coast to coast live, di ba? Tapos biglang dadakdakan yung sino. Hopefully, he'll be
In
healthy.
4 steps.
Oh, yung 4 steps niya. Yung sa Araneta, baka 2 steps lang kayanin niya, di ba? But, it's gonna be something that we want to experience, we want to watch. Hopefully, he becomes healthy, he's ready to go. But if not him, si Thanasis will have to step up. Di ba? Yung kapatid
Siguro
niya.
mga 5 steps siya. 6
Oh,
steps.
5 or 6
6
steps. Pero, it's something we look forward to. Something that I don't look forward to is I'm gonna be covering them. So, yung mga apelido nila, medyo kailangan na natin i-practice kasi ang hirap.
First name basis.
First name basis tayo pag Greece. USA Greece, I'm gonna be able to cover that. So, that's gonna be very
nice.
exciting.
Well, at least a couple of them are named Antetokounmpo. So, medyo set ka na doon.
Tayo doon.
The last one that we have here, medyo biased pick to.
Biased
tayo dito. Jordan Clarkson, famously of the Philippines and the Utah Jazz.
Balita ko darating daw siya. The Jordan Clarkson, I think also him personally, if he can give Philippines maybe a win or a close game.
Especially that first game.
Especially that first game, it will also mean big for his career. Kasi makikita yan ng scouts. At the end of the day, man, NBA teams are watching. And if you can carry, and also I always say this, if you have an NBA player in a FIBA World Cup or a FIBA competition, they will always stand out. The NBA players always stand out, especially a team na iisa ka lang.
Right.
So kung iisa ka lang, a lot of expectations for him. When he goes home, it's either, bro, ang galing mo kasi nabuhat mo yung Pilipinas, di ba? Or, bro, pati ka gumawa. Kasi para import yan eh. At the end of the day, you feel like an import.
Maganda yung point na yan, na parang it will do a lot for his
For sure.
career generally,
stock.
you think. His
And
stock,
worldwide,
right.
worldwide.
Correct.
Makikilala siya, di ba? He's gonna carry a country, a little known, di ba? At the end of the day, third world country, di ba? If he can give him a couple of close games na medyo kakabahan yung ibang
Great point.
ibang countries, di ba? It'll be very well for his career. Not only for us, but also for him.
Right, individually.
Yeah,
That's
grabe.
awesome.
And of course, it'll also be a chance for the Philippine public to see Jordan Clarkson. Because so far, they've only played in the country once. See
And
Jordan
that was
Clarkson.
the one in the
again, in MOA.
Mall of Asia
Ito 3
Arena.
times.
Against Saudi
Three
Arabia.
times, and the first one will be in a huge venue.
At
so
the
hopefully-
Philippine Arena. Mikey, maraming salamat. You're a
very
busy guy. Thank you very much for spending some time with us. Really
Bayad na
appreciate it.
kwentuhan dito sa The Game.
Siya lang ang binabayaran, by the way.
Kami wala ate. So, stay with us as we give you more stories. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game.